right. Let me see. I think it should be okay now. Yes, because I'm using upstairs studio. Sorry about that. Welcome, guys, back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. JD here. If you're new, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Yes, the sound should be okay now. Yeah, it's just because I have a lot of things set up in the studios, so that's why. Sorry about that. So as I've said, we're going to concentrate in this one on how Jamaica could defeat Trinidad, because we watch Trinidad as well. So we want to give you guys some setup and stuff. So a lot of people ask for that. So we decided we're gonna use a video for that reason. All right. So when we do this video, then we can go back to our breaking down of actual things. All right. This video might just be 30-40 minutes or so. All right. Yes. All right. Big up yourself, Wells. Hope all is well for you. Said Lord JD. Go ask Jesus to fix your phone. I am not using my phone. I'm using one of my studios. Don't. It's okay. I'm perfectly fine, man. Tonight game? No, we don't have any games tonight. All right. Yes. Powerful sound. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. I don't know what Mad Vibes doing. I can't give him any recognition today. Yes, man. Sadna. Bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. And Josh in the building back again. All right. So we're going to maximize this for you, just to look at a few things. All right. Because I think a lot of people, especially in our surrounding, sometimes they don't look at the actual information. So we're going to go through some of the things that happened in the game itself. And these are the things. You have John Wall and those guys that they call the stats guy. Those are the guys that actually look at all of these things, all right, to make decisions. All right, and I'm open, because when he talked the last time, as in when you guys were talking to him, like Jay Taylor, that's what they said. That's his role. So I hope they're looking at all of these things. In the middle of the park, when I got some stats, I think that's where we actually lost it, especially over the right-hand side between the Lambakisa, Bobby Reed, and Kevin Lambert. Obviously, Leon Bailey was over the right-hand side as well, so maybe that's where it comes from, comes straight. But you can't blame Leon Bailey only. You have to blame because maybe the instruction what the coach gave him at the time, and maybe he got emotional after missing the penalty. So that's why that right-hand side kind of cave in, and more pressure went on that, and that's where they took majority of their advantages come down the left-hand side. As you saw, Jordan Morris and Tolkien, that's why their scores were lower, because they had chances to do good things and they never did it. So hence why they dropped off in rating. All right. Yes. So that was one of the sides that gave, that was the side that gave majority of the problems. So what you would have done now, for me, it shows that you will see the coach coming back now, trying to say if he's going to do 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1, he realized that the central forward can't work as how he thought it could have worked. You understand me? So if you are going to see a central forward, you're not going to see Leon Bailey playing as a central forward. You're going to see Shamar Nicholson and Mikel Antonio playing as a central forward, or Corey Burke and Mikel Antonio, two actual forwards playing as a central forward. I don't think he's going to go any more what you would say luxury player playing that role. So if Leon Bailey will be playing, he has to play as a wing player or a right and left midfielder. But for me, I would prefer him to be in a more creative position. We're going to get to that soon, guys. But we're just showing it right here before we move on. So we know where the problem comes from. And in the middle of the park, the reason why these guys got so much high rating, because their whole jobs were to tackle, but nothing not coming from the midfield area. So United States could have concentrated to come straight through the middle as well and go down the side of the wings, because they're not getting any pushback with the pressing. So when I heard people said we were pressing, you understand me? When I heard people say we were pressing, I think we pressed like for 10 minutes in the game. And from that point, we really struggled, because I was looking at it. So I want to hear what he has to say after that, guys. But it's a lot of things when I'm looking at everything, to be honest. And boy, oh boy, our work is cut out for us. We have Karoom said, JD, 4-1-4-4-2 is one thing. is what you do with the ball, and moreover is our defensive structure without the ball. Yes, that's why I wanted to put up everything here, but I have to show the people the stats, because I know once you don't show them something, they start to cuss, you know. So I have to make sure I can show them. All right, so this is let me set up the team right here just to show you how it sets up. Michael Antonio over here, Leon Bailey right here, because I don't necessarily think he was that far. Gray. This is Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed and Bobby Reed and Gray. And then you have, this is how we actually set up on the field. Exactly how we set up on the field. Let me make sure we can do our shirts, and then we can make the final decision who we think he might just go for. All right. This is how we set up on the field. So this will be Leon Bailey. This is Michael Antonio, and this is Bobby Reed. And you have right over this side, you had Lambert, and then you had Lembeki, Latibodier right here, and you have Damari Gray right here, Amari Bell, we have Mariapa right here, Damian Lowe, and Lambakisa, and you have Blake. We're gonna put their names in just for you to get it, guys. As they come in, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. This is what you said you wanted, you know, so we have to break it down to show you how it's going to go. All right. All right, so I'm just putting these guys in. It's not necessarily who will start. All right. Lembekisa. All right, Lembekisa, and Amara Bell. And then in midfield you have Joel. All right, and then you have Lambert. And right here you had Reed, Bobby. You have Gree, Bailey, and Antonio. So this is all we set up, guys, in the team. Let me know if this is all your site. We're gonna put it big on the screen. Make sure our letters are loud and everything is up there for you. All right. Okay. I just almost got it. All right. So this is big enough. I think that is perfect. So that was all we set up, guys. All right. Yes. Let me know if you saw the same thing. And I think so when we're going forward now, ESPN gave Jamaica more credit than JD. All right. So even when I'm coming here to talk about how we can win the game, someone come with a negative. Oh my Lord. You guys are something else. So, anyways, this is what we started with. So, as what Karoom alluded to, saying that you have shapes like in attack and in defensive shape, so which is what called the rest phase. You understand me? Yes. So in attack, majority of the time this is how it looks. All right. I thought that the organization was not there because let me put it right here. Wrong. All right. So we have Gray over here, Latibodier, and Lambert right here. This is how it sits. All right. So in attack, this is how it looks majority of the time. This is how it looked majority of the time against United States. This is how it actually looks against United States. This is how it actually looks against United States, guys. This was how it looks against United States. Go and look every time we try to attack. This was how it looks against United States. So once they beat the first phase, which was Bailey, Bobby Reed, Anthony, and Gray, they have the entire middle open, and every single time it took one pass from the goalkeeper to go right here to their fullback, which is Yedlin at the time, Yeah, because he would have been right back. Yes, it was Yedlin. That's why I saw Yedlin in the game so much. And then he just put one more central pass in and get it between, draw these guys out, and just push it through here. And then they go with the decoy runs over the wide side. And that's how you keep on getting the crosses in, or the man them coming from the channel, because then they weren't coming from centrally, they were building up centrally. They were building up centrally, but they always ended up out here. And you're wondering what's going on. Yeah, because they got through the midfield right here, the empty midfield, and sometimes Damian Lowe could have stopped it, but not always Damian Lowe could have stopped it. And the reason for that is because even though Liam Bailey would be one of the pressers, he's acting like a forward, so he's not coming into the midfield third. He was always staying up. But Bobby Reed and Damari Gray actually coming up with them as well, both of them at once. Most of the time, the one should always stay back. So if Gray is advancing, depending on where the umbrella is, one should stay back. So I think what I saw after the 25 minutes, they believe that they're getting too much advantage, and then they started to leave themselves up there. You understand me? So if you're going to play the right and left midfielder role, you have to be more organized, to be honest. You get me? Because I'm watching the game, and every single time they went up and stuck. And obviously, I have the back line wrong. All right. So this is how it sits. All right. So this is the actual thing. Yeah, this is how it sits. So every time you're gonna see Lamaki say over here by himself, Bello in here because of space by himself, and that's how Gray got past a few times. Gray got past a few times easily, because obviously it's his first game, and sometimes you're tired. You're pretty much tired sometimes. To be honest, I'm not gonna blame them, because the eye press in the first 20 minutes was just a wrong tactic. Because in the same sense, the coach said that the players were tired. So if you're tired, why would you go for hyper system? Why would you go for hyper system? I just couldn't understand that, to be honest. You get me? I just couldn't understand that, to be honest. So I think that the attitude would have to be more measured and build through the phases. What I would have done right here. Obviously, we got Lambert and Joel. Both of them played solid. All right. Whether or not you want to say it's because of the amount of pressure came to them, okay, no problem. I will still give them back their respect, because I do believe that they did a job. All right, they did a job. So I would still give them their respect and put them back there. But what I have to do, which most agree with, is to actually sacrifice something from inside the front four right there. And what we're talking about, who you would have sacrificed. For me, to be honest, because I want people that can stay in between the lines right there and be more organized. I honestly believe that this is not a stick, but I think the player what you'd have to take out would have to be Bailey right there. Whether or not you're gonna add him in for Gray, I think you have to take out the central forward by what we are seeing. You have to take out the central forward and put Daniel Johnson back in. All right. He could serve for a different purpose. He's not going to initiate presses, but you saw the other day he tried to do it in the Jordan game against with Shamar Nicholson. So he can do that if that's what is required. But I would have to take up Bailey out of the central here and now, and then the coach have to decide if he wants to give Bailey some instruction. All right. So let me put in Daniel Johnson as a midfielder right here. So Daniel Johnson, get his name, Daniel Johnson. I'm not done with it, guys. All right. So if you want Bailey in, I will explain how it works now. So Daniel Johnson, this is how it would have looked. This is how it would have looked more than before. This guy, Bobby Reed, can stay organized if you just give him that role. All right, because he does it for his club and he does it for Jamaica as well. Gray, if you can't get Gray up to the speed and you want to use Bailey, no problem. All right. Yes, but any one of them can work with the system. That's what you have to work with, and just keep the three right there. What the three would have given you now? Yedlin over here. When Yedlin, Um, I'm gonna come to the comment section, guys. Don't worry yourself. I'm just showing you. Please do hit the like button, share, and subscribe because this is a video that we want to be out there. So if 100 people come in, definitely just hit the damn like button and we just get the party started. All right, people. Yeah, man. So me not really depend on the war thing today. We do not. Me not have much brain cells left. You know. Yes. So just support the thing. Yeah. Just support the thing. I will just move on. So I am sure that we got it right there. Why? Okay. I think Mariapa moved from where they come. I wonder why Mariapa keep on a move off I'm home and the system. Yeah. So there now you realize that attacking midfielders are not just for attacking threats. They are there to actually do this defensive work as well in the three because they block the lane from the midfield third. We have so much problems in 8 games that this man played. The two in midfield, obviously the two was first Daniel Johnson, Ravel Morrison, both of them attacking midfielder, playing deeper line and playing as a progressor. In Mexico game is the perfect game. Mexico game is a perfect game. You get me? Mexico game is the perfect game. You saw it. It's like they just walk through the middle there. They just walk through the middle over and over and over and over and over and get the wing play just the same. So if you look at the Mexico game, it's the same exact thing happened with United States. They play through the middle and then get it out wide and then come in with Chucky Lozano at that point. All right. And they just do the same thing over and over. So I think United States got their model from the Mexico game. They got the model from the Mexico game. It worked to a T. So we have become so predictable in that 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1 system. We have become so predictable with it. I think he has no other choice than to get 3 in midfield rather than 2 in midfield, to be honest. All right. 1 second, guys. Let me just. Because I'm going to do only 1 hour. All right. Thanks for being here. Not a war. We are supporting you. Think we have nothing to do, nothing doing. Mark Alan, every time you talk, you look like you have a problem with me or something. And me not have to read out none of your comments. I'm pretty much not going to read none of your comments, then, brother. So just stay away in your own brain cell and just war with yourself, brother. All right? Yeah, man. Because I can't bother with you, you know. All right. So that's the reason I think the attacking midfielder will solve a lot as well, rather than a player trying to press up front. You get me? Yes. Big up, man. Big up everyone that comes in. So I think we have been forced into a system like this, and if he's not sure, he can just make them stay deep, very deep. It can still look like this as well, you know, guys. It can still look like this, you know, and it's a 4-5-1, you know. It can still work like this, you know, guys. It can still work like this, more combative, and we win the ball and we keep the ball. Well, says why call Liam Bailey and Damari wingers if you're not using them on the wings? Yeah, but you remember Wells, we have a 23-man squad and we have things. It, this is a tournament. Tournament football is different. You have a restriction on the players them that you can use. That you have some players have to come in and do more than one functions. You understand me? Yes. So it's just a situation like that where we have a lot of players and players dropping out. Ethan Pinnock not in it. We don't hear any news on Ethan Pinnock. And Amari Bell come off with injury. We don't know if he's 100%. We're gonna get that later. All right. So we're gonna be back, or not? Maybe we're not gonna be back. I think I'm just gonna post the press conferences, both countries, and let you get it. And we will come back tomorrow. You get me? Tomorrow should be my birthday. So I maybe just come back for the game, you know, because sometimes man's have to get rest. Or maybe because of my birthday, I will just do the one tonight, do the press conference review tonight, so I can get the rest of the day off, you know, because I'm committed to do what I said I want to do. O'Neil Dawkins, big up yourself, said, will you be doing a watch along for the Canada game later? I think I have a post match to the press conference of this game to watch to deal with. So I'm not sure. I wanted to do the Canada game, but maybe I will. Any game I do miss, I will catch up back with them on the second leg. All right. Yes. Thank you very much, Mark Alan. Massive, massive respect. Yeah, man. So I'm just trying to prepare, guys, because I don't want to tell you that I'm gonna come and do something and I don't do it. I'm a person of my word and I live by that. You get me? Yes. So tomorrow maybe my lady will treat me and make go places and stuff. So I don't want to tell you that I'm gonna be free and then I'm not free, and then you guys have the disrespectful syndrome to text me personally and ask me, oh, am I not here? And I said I'm going to be here. You get me? Yes. So I think you're going to see something similar of this. It's just a function between the two central defensive midfielder will change. Obviously, the movements of the players will also stay similar, but you will see a little bit more of the wing players will be more tidy on the ball. So they're going to create only when they're going to come forward when more overloads there, because it's a risky game. And in risky games, you have to go in measured. You understand me? You have to go in measured. You get me? Yes, and I think that's how they're going to do it. They're going to give a measured approach. I don't think they're going to go like how you guys said they want. You want them to go. I think that's a recipe for disaster, to be honest. Yes. So I think you will see something more like the 4-5-1 or the 4-5-1 or the 4-2-3-1, but Daniel Johnson in front of them, because he talked about the hole there, but he said it's because he believes in his players, his forward players, to get certain things done. You understand me? But clearly it's not happening, so you can't manufacture things that's not happening. You understand me? Yes. So I think that's his trouble now. The role that he gave Leon Bailey, it opens up the space for people to exploit, and Leon Bailey is not pressing as good as what we would have wanted. Mikel Antonio and Leon Bailey just never worked out with the press as how we wanted it. So you see where the problem lies. I think that is his biggest problem right there. That is his biggest problem, and I hope he can sort it out, because he admitted when Jason asked him, yes, that is the problem. So I think that's what he's working on, and that's what the system really needs at this point, so we can start off from a strong foot. Cause we have to get this thing right, guys. If we don't get this thing right, guys, we don't have much time left to get it right, because remember, we don't have anything. We don't have any outside windows after this, guys. We don't have any outside window after this. So we have to always be trying in-game situation right throughout the other tournament and even going into the World Cup cycle. So we have to get it right within this tournament. You get me, guys? Jason Clark says, what you think of the matchup with Lambakisa and the young Overy? I think Lambakisa can mark Overy. I think Lambakisa is very good at one-on-one combat, guys. I think Lambakisa proved that he's astronomically better than Brown in one-on-one combat. Recovery timing and one-on-one combat is very good. Aerially, inside the 18-yard box, maybe that's something that he needs to learn a little bit better. All right, but recovery timing, passing range, he's good at all of those things. Even going forward, he's good at. But it looks like the instruction for him was not to bomb forward, is to give the wingers the space for them to exploit. Because when you double up on two wings with full backs, you close in the winger, so the winger have to come in and become attacking midfielders. And it's not all players out wide comfortable to be attacking midfielders, because the roles are different. You have to be better dribblers and better passers and good vision to play in the attacking midfielder role. So some people stay out wide where they can just use their pace and power and get past a player and whip it in. You get me? You don't need an astronomical vision to whip it in as a winger. So that is the difference between a cam function and a wing function. You understand me? So sometimes what you would do in a four at the back, you instruct your fullbacks them to not come forward. So sometimes you see Amari Bell and those guys not going forward. It's instructed so they can give the wingers more space, but they still come up in the spaces to close it off. You understand me? Yes. And I think he has those restrictions on some of these players to make sure them can solidify at least help the through pass coming through the middle because they're pressing with four up front and Antonio being the trigger in the system. All right. Yes. So that's why you will always see let me show you how it looks now. Antonio right here, and this was Bailey, and then you have Gray right here. You have Bobby here. The reason why these guys couldn't come up here, and you're wondering, oh, they're not trying to overlap, because look, one pass from the keeper, one right here, and they're in front of Lambert, and no, and space is here to come straight in front of the centre backs them here, and the space open between Mariappa and Lambert. Hear me, Lambert Kisa. So you see, guys, it's an easy space, and that's what United States exploit and tear up. And not United States, everybody exploit it and tear it up. No, I never said he's gonna bench Bailey. I'm just showing you a function how to get it work. You get me? Yes. It is this a predicted lineup or what you're suggesting? I am suggesting it, and I think it's gonna come closer to what I said. I told you it's gonna be a 4-4-1-1 the last time, and it was a 4-4-1-1. So I think you need to start put some respect on my name. So I think it's going to be more of three in midfield this time. You get me? They believe that the tempo is slower with Trinidad over United States. United States is a better presser. Is a better presser. All right. But not a bad suggestion. United States. No, I know. This is exactly what they're gonna do. Because the problem is TNT is not as a high level pressing team as United States. United States, their pressing stats is one of the best in the world. This is something that we should have mentioned here. You hear Berhalter talk about his pressing metrics. Yeah, he has some of the highest pressing metrics in the world because they got it from the German system. You understand me? They do press well. They do press well. So we have to give them credit. And that's why they say, even when they change the system, they seems to still have that same fluidity about them, and it's hard to shut them down. You understand me? Yes. All right. DJ, let me go through some of the comments. Guys, do better than that, guys. Oh, we can be on 4 likes on the video. Come on, let me get to 150, guys. 1 hour we are doing 150 likes on the video before it finishes. 1 more hour, we have half an hour more to do so. All right, yeah, man. Drop your questions, guys. Drop your questions. Remember, guys, formation is just start. What you see on the paper is just starting formation, but you have to show you how they work through the transitions. And that's why when I'm watching the live streams, that's the things that I'm looking at. When you think that I'm just watching the game, I'm looking at all of those things. I want to see Whisper in a game. All right. The problem is, I think the only way Whisper gets a game is if they go back with the same formation and put Whisper as a central forward. That's the only way Whisper gets a game. You get me? That's the only way Whisper gets a game. If they go with the same fluid system and try to press with the 4 and put him in the position of Leon Bailey. And I don't see that happening, to be honest. We have to be honest to ourselves. I don't see that happening, to be honest, all right? Yes. So I don't expect Whisper to start, but I want to see what he has to offer, Chris. I want to see what he has to offer, because you can't just bring him and not play him, and that's what I said to you guys last time. I rather not bring him, that because look at Overy. Overy is young just the same. Obviously, Overy went to some of the best schools in the French setup and everything. So obviously, you saw that his IQ is astronomically good from early. So his knowledge of the football is better than his actual develop, like his body structure. You understand me? But you can see that the guy see the game at a different level. And I think tomorrow Jamaica will have all sorts of problems with him as well. All right, Jamaica nervous? No. I don't think they're nervous. So we're just looking at what we can do to get the final one. Is Rupert with the team? No, I have not heard any update as yet. But I will wait. But obviously maybe that tells that his situation is not started. Because remember what happened to his family. We don't care if he turns up for a game. You understand me? Because your family comes first. You get me? Yes, if something wrong with my family, you not see me on YouTube. because money can't buy family, you know. Yes, so Rupert take his time, get in the best mind frame and everything, because if he comes here and not in the best mind frame and don't play good, you're gonna hear, oh, it's only in the Premier League I can play football, but when they come here, you can't play football, which is bollocks, you know, because they're not realizing that Premier League is 50 times better than the Concacaf region. You understand me? Yes, but they don't understand that is something on the person's mind. So I rather him stay, get himself together, then we talk, you know. Yes, Imaxit football. I think some of the Jamaican fans seems to don't realize how good Dexter is. No, I don't think they know. I don't think they know what's happening on the field. To be honest, majority of them that cuss about certain things they don't actually know. Yeah. We have to play Trinidad like we play the USA. St. Kitts gave them a lot of space and Trinidad plays slow. So we should speed it up. Football guru, Trinidad don't play slow. They don't play slow at all. You understand me? Yes, I think what you thought that they're doing slow. Remember, the pitch was waterlogged. The pitch was waterlogged. So, oh, you're gonna play fast, the football guru? Oh, you play fast in waterlog. I saw the man kick the ball and the ball just stuck one place. So the man figured out the pattern of the pitch where the water is and use intelligence to get over the waterlog. So you should have given the man even more credit. Watch more games for them, football guru. Trinidad is a very fast team, but they do it in increments because they're intelligent. All right? Yes. So if you go with that full-fledged madness, they're gonna get carved up like everybody that tried this madness. All right? Yes. Jason, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive, massive respect. So for me, I think let me go back to the starting formation. What we think is good enough to stop the problem. All right, the starting formation. I think this is the best one. The two is still have to be with a 5. And I think this is the best one. Antonio stays there up front by himself. Liam Bailey, too close to Antonio, and it don't work. It never worked one bit in the game. Don't let anybody fool you. 4-3-3. Wells, I don't think we're ready for that as yet. 4-0 for Jamaica. Amos. All right, massive respect. Are we are a lead big? This would be the perfect game for Whisper. He played in 2 games against Trinidad. So we got to see him against Trinidad. I don't think he's a perfect game for Whisper. I think if Whisper becomes one of the players available that could do the job, yes. But I don't see any role for Whisper in this team with the formation required. Remember, we are trying to gel a team, you know. We are not just trying to put players on, you know. You get me? And this is one of our hardest tests we have left. Everybody expect to beat up St. Kitts. You understand me? So we want to make sure we can actually win this game rather than go out and have problems in this game and then you're not going to see Whisper again. You understand me? Because remember, Whisper is not one of the main players in the team. So if you can't just put people in spots, just like how we talked about Pinnock, you can't put the player in a spot now and then he doesn't perform and then he doesn't get back a game. Other people cannot perform and still get a game because they build up that respect over time. You understand me? So you have to be very careful. If we are going to make any change, Lambekis is the only change I would make. We should not allow him to kill us like Alvas did. He has been making a lot of mistakes. I don't think he made one mistake, included the goal as well. Just look at the football and please consult somebody that know about football. Consult somebody that know about football and then you come back, all right? Yes. JD, why are you giving Trinidad so much balls? Balls? JD, on my break, did Pinnock, we're gonna learn tonight. Guys, we're not for rush things, you know. We're gonna have the interview here. All right. Big up yourself, Drea. Guys, 200 people now. Please get me to 200 likes in that little time. Share the video, subscribe. We're 200 away from 6,000 as well, you know. Definitely let this channel catch up with the next channel because we're going to 10,000 and we barely have videos over the next channel. So don't let next channel rush triple time this, because it looks like if I put out 4 more content, we're gonna pass 10,000 and maybe gone 12,000, and here don't reach 6,000 as it. So get the family, friends, and everybody to hit the like button. I didn't whisper four games, 2 against TNT, and each yes, that's the 4 games that he played for Jamaica. So he played 2 against TNT as well, and to be honest, they kind of figured out ways to try and trap him, just like what they did in the JC game. And he struggled in it. He struggled in it, to be honest. Angus had some time for whisper, because he wanted to prove, because he said the Jamaicans hype up the kid and stuff. So Angus set up a trap for whisper, So it seems as if Angus setting up trap for whisper. You want to give him Damari Gray and Leon Bailey and other big stars them to see if, because whisper might be too young to figure out things, as to how crafty these tactics are in Concacaf. So you don't want to put the kid in this position. I like this lineup, JD. I would drop Lambert for Russell. Well, you can put Russell in now because you have a tackler, you have a creative midfielder, and then you have a progressor of the ball. So Russell would be the perfect one. But Lambert play good. So you could choose between Latibodir or Lambert. And I would say that from day one that Lambert should get a shot. So I would repay him back with his service, all right? And his service was good. Josh, they played Levi central forward first match. Will they move him to the right? I don't think so. Why JD giving TNT so much credit? They deserve their credit. They win the match, All right, David, and I promise you, when we're done, even if Jamaica win the game, we are going to be here talking about what TNT do in the game. I'm telling you, their tactics will expose a lot in Mr. Algrimson's system. So make sure you come here and tell Mr. Mida, give them the equal credit. So when Jamaica win this, they are going to win it, and it's going to be very hard. And other teams will learn how to exploit more of Algrimson's system. All right? Yes. TNT is very organized, and they will cause us problems in this game. Yes. TNT don't play fast. They are calculated for what I've seen. Yes, they don't play fast, but they're not slow players. And they're faster than what you saw the other day. All right? And all right, let me leave that. All right. Give them one more chance, Juras. Because I was watching a few more games, and I think we have to give them more credit. We played 80 a week ago, and Drew, don't underestimate TNT again, Jamaicans. Andrew B, remember I've gotten the footage, So I'm just trying to explain to them, JD, I get peace at the aisle money. What aisle money? What aisle money? What aisle money are you talking about, JD? You're giving TNT too much credit, in my opinion. All right, you know what? This was me getting Jamaica a win and what we need to provide. So you're telling me that you want we to just go the same system. You want we to go the same system and everything is just good. That's what you want. All right. You tell me, guys. Let me just use the rest of the time for you tell me what you would want. What you would want the coach to do. Ryan Graham says 4-2-3-1 would be good. Okay. So you don't want to make sure you close all the lanes and pick the ball up and then progress from deeper. What say you? Big up yourself, Jamaican Guna. Massive respect. We don't know if Pinnock is there. Ask him if Pinnock is there. All right. JD, you are the only one killing up yourself. All right. Oh my God. All right. You know what? They said I'm the only one killing yourself. Wait, people think Lambakis had a bad game. No, they said he's the one mashing up Jamaica team. I don't know what football they're watching. All right. Any man who say Lambakisha should get dropped, not believe me, people think so. Because I started to say the right-hand side had the problem, but they never knew where the problem started from. But I explained it to them. But that's the end part of the conversation. How much ball Lambakisa won for Jamaica? Let me pull up that just to show you. Because it looks like some of these people that not knowing what's going on the field. They're just listening to people just talking and making up stories. So let me just try and get the actual facts on the screen, because we don't need to make up stories. We can just provide the facts for the player. All right. So Lambakisa, this is Lambakisa. Lambakisa heat map. As you could see, he never went forward much. but he was predominantly in his area right here, and still goes to his byline as well. And he comes in the 18, but he was not in the 18-yard box majority of the time, because he was out there stopping things, because our central defensive pairing was here high and the middle was open. So this was the eye line that we were playing. That signified that we were trying to press. And that's why he was always here. All right, predominantly here. He had 6 clearances, 1 interception, 4 tackles, 1 dribble pass, and 1 error led to the goal. All right, so they credit him for the header that led to the goal. 6 of 10 ground duels and 1 of 3 aerial duels. So he won 7 duels. He lost possession 19 times, was committed 1 foul, and he had 57 touches. And his passing on the day was 61. Remember what the team that we're playing is, a pressing team that we're playing. He had a very good game. All right, long balls, 2 of his 6 was completed, which is 33%. Dribbles attempted, 4 he attempted. All right, one of the most dribbles on the entire field, and he completed 2 of those dribbles. All right, so he did everything what they asked of him. You understand me? So I don't know where, like, we're making up stories. You understand me? Um um you're not a Jamaican vlogger, so your international channel will be bigger than the Jamaican channel. Okay. All right, bossy. All right. You just want to tell me, say, I'm not a Jamaican. JD hype up everybody. Suriname, Curacao, all of them. Okay, oh my God. All right, all right. Um, do you think the coach will switch to a different system? I think his system won't change, but his starting formation will change, because it's costing them too much. He admitted it in the press conference. So I am not going off what he never said. All right, he admitted it. Guys, remember, we're gonna stop on the 1 hour mark. All right. Guru said, no need to. No, I was not insulting you. Football Guru, I was not insulting you. I was not insulting you. All right. I said consult someone else just to make sure your point is valid. Because what I'm looking at, I don't look at the error itself. I look at the phase of the error, where it started from, and how much lines you have the error comes through before I go to the final piece. So I can say, okay, this man have 20% of the problem, 5% of the problem here, 6% of the problem here. You understand me? So sorry about that, Football Guru. If I insulted you, I'm very sorry about that. All right, because that was not my intention. People, what JD is saying, Trinidad and Trinidad. No, they said I hype up everybody. Just me talking about the other team, I hype up everybody, because you don't hear it much in. Guys, we have a billion channel in the Jamaican category. 24 hours videos come out. Nobody talks about the other team. It's just me. Period. All right. So it's going to come across, because you're here, everybody talk, and that's a 4 years now. And I'm the only one doing analysis on teams. You understand me? So it always will come off like I'm giving other teams credit, because I'm watching what they're doing and giving you the information. So let we just wake up now, guys. Let me just wake up out of that and stop saying that me not Jamaican enough and what all sort of foolishness. JD, sometimes listening makes me feel we have no hope. Star Baller, we drew for it's the same story over and over. Even TNT improve and we still can't turn a corner. Nicola Francis, we can turn a corner, but it just looked like we have a whole heap of big ball, and we have to kind of we have a whole heap of star ballers, and like we're trying to facilitate those star ballers. So it's harder. And that's why when Mr. Algrimson said he's trying to fit around the system, you know it's gonna cause a problem. I think when he goes back to say that he's gonna make his system and people fit in the system, I think that's when we are going to get the success. When people start to fit in his system, not him trying to fit big ballers in the system. You understand me? Not even United States does that. Everybody have to work for their position. And until then, I think we're not going to get anything set, you know? Yes, and that is the biggest problem, big boss. Big up yourself, Arzan. Hope all is well with you and the family. All right, and guys, let me make sure I can tell you, we have 200 people here. The Reggae Girls, we did a video for the Reggae Girls. I would love for you guys to go and check it out. It looks like they're trying to look money to help themselves to go to the World Cup. All right, it's like 150,000 US dollars. It's a lot on the eye, but if everybody put a dollar, everybody normally donate, you can donate to that. So as I said, any money you'd have put on the channel, you can just click the link, go there, get the GoFundMe and donate to it. You understand me? Because I rather see football, because I never came here to get money. I get paid by me doing YouTube. So that is okay. You can take that money what you would give me and give it straight to the girls. I would highly appreciate it. You understand me? Yes. So I have the video. I'm going to try and drop the link for the video one more time so you guys can go and definitely support it, because the link is actually in there for the girls. And a lot of people think that we don't support the girls much. So I want you guys to have that information. All right. Yes. So let me give you the option right here. Yeah. All right. So this is the option to go there and drop a like on the video. And if you want to stay, go in, click the link that is pinned there, and you're supposed to be able to get to the GoFundMe right there. If you have a dollar, it does not matter. All right, because we're not here to hype, we're just here to try to find a way out to send the girls them to the World Cup. All right, JD, not saying you should not analyze Trinidad, but when you're talking about them, do this with them Oh my God. It look like the words then that I use for the opponents. Okay. That's why you guys said I'm overhyping them. Oh wow. Oh wow. All right. You know what? You're doing the right thing, bro. Things, bro. Anytime you're getting so much pushback, especially from Jamaicans. Big up yourself, Eddie Gona. Hope all is well with you and the family. All right. All right. Wow. All right. Yes. So, yeah, man. Any dollar you can to help the girls them going. So JFF didn't get any money. I don't know. I'm trying to investigate that before I come with the second video. But I think they should have money to do it. But you know the thing go. Everything in the football federation never go the way it goes. And now you realize why the girls them were complaining. You understand me? If they have to be begging people to go to a World Cup, you know how bad that is. You know which other country would say, all right, then take me to the World Cup and I will pay my bills to go there. Kern Aston said, JD, I am real glad to play Jamaica's strongest team. What a bragging right from TNT. Oh my God. Kern, Kern, Kern. So I really think we're not gonna beat up Jamaica. Oh God. It's gonna be a tough game. You get me? I'm gonna give you guys your credit, which you know I'm an honest person. Yeah. I hope you guys don't win, because I can't manage that. Because I think if the coach don't get a win soon, people will turn on his heads. His head. I think people will turn on his head if he doesn't get a win in this one. I honestly believe so. Even though he's looking for the long term, he can't lose this game. He absolutely can't lose this game. I'm very sorry. He can't lose this game. Is Pinnock going to make it? Ray Davis, you're going to know in an hour time, because the press conference should start very soon. Yes, so we will get the information. We will get the video posted for you as well. So JD, Adidas money doesn't assist the girls. Guys, I know the girls got 500,000 from the Concacaf Relief Fund. They qualified. They participated in 2 tournaments. So, and all of their money should be separate, because that's how they wrote the rules. So I'm surprised that we have problems with the girls, because they are making more money than tournaments that they're entering in. They're making more money than tournaments that they're entering in. So I am very much, that means the money is going somewhere else. It's using on something else, which I have the letter that they said it's called the girls improvement money. The girls. So the first 500,000 that they got, 1 million US dollars they got, was for the girls solely. Then the girls win 1 more million for themselves as well, and they got entry fees to around 3-4 competitions in the time. So I just can't understand. And they do have assistants like Sidela and other sponsors on their hands, like the parents and everything. So when it comes down to that, the parents them disrespecting JFF. So I don't know why they can't go out and sue them then. If it's like the parents telling, go out and sue them. Please go out and sue them. If it was a vlogger come out and disrespect JFF like that, they would have gone out and sued them. But they ain't gonna do that. You know? Coach Grim will be one of the chopping block if we lose the theater. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People, believe me, the channel is growing ridiculously fast. It looks like we're going to have the 20,000 back on 2 channels within 1.5 years. So that is very good, you know? Yeah, so let's keep on pushing. JD, you will see our trap dancehall boys a run and a chase after Trinidad ball of them. 70 minutes and then tired. Jamaican fans now have no faith in the team, you know. Wow. Guys, come on, guys. Please get me to 200 likes on this video. We have 59 more minutes to go. So please give me your thoughts. All right, you know what? I'm going to go close to 9 o'clock. So give me your thoughts on... Give me your thoughts on the setup and everything, all right? Because I don't want this to be only about me, all right? Yeah, we are way off 200, guys. So do better than that. Just smash the like button and get it up in the little time where we have, all right? So DJ don't see any improvements in the team. Yeah, DJ will add in the team. I think I mean me, but yeah, I will. We will see when it comes on to Trinidad time, all right? It's not lie, JD. What's not a lie? What's not a lie? I don't understand. What's not a lie, Mr. United? You can just put the same thing. I saw the GoFundMe from a long time. Well, they put it out now, you know. They put it out now. And saying that they can't rely on the JFF. So maybe they started the GoFundMe a good while now. But they thought that the JFF would have came through. And looks like they're struggling to come through. So they are trying to earn 150,000 US dollars. How much million Jamaican dollars 160,000 is? 150,000. A couple million, well, maybe close to 20 million, I think. Or maybe if it's not close to, it's just over 20 million. So they need 20 million for the expenses in Jamaican. If you can help, you can put $1 million here or $1 million there. A lot of rich people watches these videos. So if you want to do something, you have to do something. But make sure when you do it, you make sure to put some strict rules. Oh, you can get back your money from the JFF. You understand me? I am not putting nothing towards nothing anymore until I can get back my money from the JFF. I'm done with them people here. Them people are full of too much craft. You know? Yeah, man. I don't know where their money go. Yeah. JD, what time the Manning Cup match start tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe I will come back by then to watch that game. I'm asking question, is it mandated for the president of the Football Federation to always be there for every tournament? Not necessarily, no, but you have to have delegates though. You have to have delegates in there. You have to have, because people have to deal with other businesses around the thing. All right. Yes. The match will show us where we are. Yes, I think that after this Trinidad match, I think people will start talk. That's why I'm just hoping that we get the damn result. And that would be a birthday gift for me. Finally, the amount of night I stay up and struggle to get a win for Jamaica. Maybe I can get one. Yeah, maybe I can get one. The JFF have released a statement about the GoFundMe. So follow up with the GoFundMe Danica night then. Follow up with the GoFundMe, what they released. All right? What they released. That yeah, follow up with the statement Danica night, since you are following the conversation. And let me listen to what they have to say. All right. I don't know where the girls' money going. Even the game that they played in England, the Bob Marley Foundation paid the club, not the JFF. Yeah, man, this is getting borderline criminal now. It's like people have to really do some investigation. Yeah, people, I'm telling you, JFF will continue until they get some sanction from FIFA, guys. They are going to get some sanction, whether we like it or not, the sanction is coming very soon. So JD, you took nothing but no the back line. I said that from the same night. The back line, I thought that the back line when in lower blocks, the back line held their own. Even when the splitting passes came through, DMLO recovery time was good. And that's where I would say to you, since DMLO looks like he's fitter than even what he thinks in his brain, so that means he's very fit. Would you go with Damian Lowe and Deshaun Bernard? No. For this game, because I think Deshaun Bernard should start this game, Deshaun Bernard and Damian Lowe should start this game now. That is what we should be talking about. So should Leon Bailey be in the team, in the starting team, and Deshaun Bernard come in? I think Deshaun Bernard should come in. Daniel Johnson should come in. Deshaun Bernard and Daniel Johnson should be the 2-1 coming in, and you have Mariappa and Leon Bailey come out of the team for the starting 11. That's what I would go for. JD, we played US. They made 500 plus passes, and Jamaica made 281. You really think we need to play TNT to see where we're at? No, because Brian, people always tell we say we can't talk. So them say one more, and then we can talk. So Brian, we have to wait until we can talk, big man. All right, we have to wait until we can talk. So we are waiting to talk. All right. Yes. So we can't talk now. Brian, we can't talk now. We can't talk now. All right. Yes, we can't talk now. Let we watch it until that time, and then we can talk. All right. But Brian, you have a strong point. JD, we stood up to the American for 80. No, David, that's a lie, brother. And that's where we keep on lying to ourselves. We stood up for the Americans for 25 minutes. For 25 minutes, we stood up to the Americans, them. And our back line stood up to the Americans, them, for 87 minutes. And I want to say for the entire 90 minutes, our backline stood up to the Americans then, because really and truly, you need to go back and see where the goals start from. I will not tell you where the goals start from. Go back and Concacaf, look and see where the goals start from. And then you will be surprised. So I think our backline held up for the entire 90 minutes. And plus 7 minutes extra time as well. It's just the players in front of them and the functions that they do have. Yeah, that's where the problem is. JD, FIFA putting restrictions on JFF delegates traveling with the team. I don't know. Jamaican vloggers need to contact FIFA. Well, let's see. The presser in little over an hour. Yeah, man. And I'm pretty much just finishing. All right. So send in a few questions, guys, so I can take 5 minutes to answer. All right. Send in a few questions fast. All right. The goal started from Mr. Leon Bailey and his turnover. Well, Ian, from you guys know where the goal start from. So when I heard people talking about other people sell the goal out, I think you need to watch the game, So I won't tell you. When your goalkeeper is your man of the match, you are in trouble. Yes. JD, JA held on for a draw in the game. I am not sure how we say we played getting a good result is different from playing well. Yeah, but Brian, remember you said the guy come here and say we play well. And the coach tell us America was a better team. Him just never used that exact word. After, so he never see the post-match Brian Mighty, because I have the post-match on this channel. And him say, boy, the energy from United States was just different. Their system is just different, And that's what they had over us. They controlled certain thirds. So that is not telling you. So we have 204 people watching. That is not telling you so the next team is better than you. If you only have 3 thirds and then man, you control 2 of the thirds, and actually have more outlets and more shots on target and more entries, more everything attacking. So that means, because it was a defensive and midfield third he talked about, But when you look in the attacking third, they have more than everything else than we. So the man physically tell you that United States was a better team. You understand me? Yes, but he said because they're in mid-season. And I had a person coming here telling me about, it was a good performance. Good performance, what? You have to improve. And I think it starts from right here. He's not asking JD, he's telling you, okay. Well, that's good. Spinny, how you doing, man? The JFF recommended that the delegation cut. All right, send those information to me. Send those information to me, people. All right. People, I will leave you right here. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna love you and leave you like what Richard loves to say, because you know Jamaicans would say they don't love man. You know, so guys, let me see if you have 150 likes at least on the video. So let me just show you what I came up with. I came up with a 5-4-1 starting position and much more control system. A control system of telling big ballers that they have to do more dirty work. So you're gonna put in more hard worker, and that's why Liam Bailey would make my team. For me, you understand me? I would start with that, and I think if the coach want to get some result, this is where he starts from. Guys, come on, we need 20 more likes on the video. Come on, man. If you not like, the algorithm will not say JD was here. All right, yeah, man. So do that for me, and I will try and post the what you call it, the press conference when it finishes. All right. Yes. So thanks yet again. Please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. This is the formation that I think they have no other choice to start with 3 in midfield, so they can close that gap between the 2 central midfielders, deeper line or whatever they are. That's where Jamaica's problem starts from and ends from. All right. JD, the JFF didn't recommend anything. Okay. That's why I said they need to send me the information, so me just read it. Brian, thanks, man. No problem. No problem. All right. So, guys, this is what we have yet again for our next very good show. Massive respect. Thanks yet again. You guys come in. Said Owen JD would call it balls. Oh my God. All right, let me leave it right there. People, take care and have a good one. We will see you guys later again. And tomorrow is my birthday, guys. So you know the thing go. All right. If you don't see me, this is the last one you're going to see me on tonight. All right. Until the next match.